Freedom from Pain programs incorporate Eastern and Western knowledge to provide information on health, nutrition, exercise, stress reduction, and energy medicine. They are designed to further the understanding of the mind-body connection and the improvement of general health. The information contained in this video is not a recommendation or therapy for any particular illness. For optimal health benefits, please consult your physician.
I had developed some sinus infections, and I had been to almost 20 different doctors, ENTs, and other specialists, and I've had 6 different surgeries because my pain kept worsening and worsening. I
had 4 back surgeries. They didn't heal right, and they could not do anymore, so I had to learn to live with the pain.
Then I had found Dr. Tong right before getting another surgery, and after a series of injections, I was 100% pain-free, and I didn't have to have any other surgeries after that.
Within 3 treatments, I was sleeping and walking much better.
Had osteoporosis and carpal tunnel syndrome. I had been treated with many medicines, and finally was told that it would have to be surgery.
Went to a neurosurgeon who did perform surgery on my lower back and 2 on my neck. And then eventually I had to have a surgery on my knee as well. But I still wasn't able to get around, and I was still in excruciating pain.
After a few treatments, my arms are better, and my wrists are better, and I don't have to wear the braces, and I don't need surgery anymore. So that's a big improvement.
And it wasn't until I had come to see Dr. Tong that I got on my feet and was able to start living a normal life again.
To do, and I had surgery scheduled for this week. I was going to have a uterectomy because I didn't want to.
And I have been seeing chiropractors, and I have seen a neurologist, and it almost came as an edict that I must have surgery, and I don't believe in surgery, and I was terrified of surgery.
With Dr. Tong's help, I can bring my bladder back. I mean, my uterus is all the way back in my body, and it stays there most of the time. And when it's out just a little bit. It's back to where it was about 3 or 4 years ago, which even if it stayed like this, it would be fine. I wouldn't need to have surgery.
The way I'm feeling since the treatment today, I'm not going to let anybody cut into this spine of mine. Nobody's going to operate on me. I feel really good.
I was having menstrual problems, heavy flowing, and heavy bleeding, and also I was having problem with bleeding and headaches and fever, and the doctor discovered I had fibroids. So he wanted to operate to get rid of the fibroid, but I wasn't ready for an operation, so I came to Dr. Tong.
Now I had surgery scheduled on my eyes, and when I saw Dr. Tong, I talked to him about the risk, the anesthetic risk, which to me seemed extreme, and he said that he could help me without the surgery.
After the first month of treatment with Dr. Tong, an amazing thing happened, and we have mammograms to show it. I had ropey tissue and fibroids in my breasts and chest, and after the first month of acupuncture and herbs and treatment and injections, they disappeared, and both my doctors have verified this, and the lumps in my muscles, predominantly in my thighs and my chest, have gone away. They can't find them.
And during the period that he worked with me, a lot of the symptoms started disappearing. The fibroid is not growing. Right now it's stopped.
I couldn't believe it, but after one visit, one time, it helped a lot. And after two, I have had no more double vision.
Billions of dollars are spent on surgical treatment for chronic disorders. Billions more are spent to treat the complications of surgeries when they fail. Surgeries are very invasive. Unfortunately, new surgical procedures do not have to go through animal studies before they are tried on humans. Whether or not surgery relieves symptoms, it does not solve the problem. But when it fails, the result can be very traumatic.
1984, I had a triple bypass surgery, and after that I had severe chest pains. Dr. Tong told me at the time that he felt that with acupuncture and his treatment that he could relieve all of this pain. After taking one treatment from Dr. Tong, I had no pain when I left his office.
Before this surgery, I had no pain as far as heart pain. I had no pain, except the only pain I had was my breathing. My breathing, I was short of breath. And that's why I actually went to the doctor, because I just wasn't feeling well. And since then, I've had all this done to me, the conventional surgeries, and gone to all doctors, and they haven't done a thing. At the present time, I'm taking approximately 7 different medications every morning at 9 o'clock. Before, when I got out of the hospital in March, I was taking 9, and I believe it might have been even 10. Before my operation, I wasn't taking any type of medication except for over-the-counter for a headache or something minor. But I never had taken any kind of... I have just had my first treatment with Dr. Fong, and I'm breathing so much better. My numbness seems to be going away, and I just feel marvelous. And I'm just so grateful and thankful that I feel this way, because as far as the pain is concerned, it is gone. I have no pain whatsoever. No pain whatsoever, and this is only the first treatment.
And he told me then that he thought probably 5 treatments and we would be okay. As I recall, I only took 4 of those 5 treatments. I never had any chest pain afterwards. Never.
Unfortunately, the patient did not adhere to the exercise and diet program and subsequently required a second bypass surgery. This time, the complications is much more severe.
They kept me under anesthesia too long and to repair my heart damage and make the other 3 bypasses, which caused me to have a case of sugar diabetes. I wound up with damaged nerves in my legs. I came to Dr. Tong. Dr. Tong says he can fix that for me. I came to him scooting, not walking. Now I walk as good as you or anybody that's listening to this.